Hi, I am Caren Yacub, and together with the Taguig City Graduate Council, we are the team behind Arcunoia, the Journey of Text and Minds, a mental health and digital health project from the Philippine Red Cross. The word Unoia means well-mind, beautiful thinking, and readiness to help. During the COVID-19 pandemic, reported cases of mental health and digital health issues reached an all-time high. With the objective of understanding and helping the participants cope through possible solutions concerning the mentioned health aspects, Arcunoia utilized the use of webinars in its virtual environment, which effectively tackles mental health topics such as burnout, anxiety, and the importance of instilling different self-care practices together with digital health topics such as digital addiction and the importance of having a healthy digital life. The participants also received a self-care kit composed of sensory items which the innovators suggest to be helpful in minimizing the participants' screen time, which in turn also affects their mental health.
In designing our prototype, it was vital for us to know that the problem is data-driven and it's actually present in our community. Through our expertise and activities and thought built up via leadership development programs, we were able to come up with a design accommodating the new normal's way of education and incorporating that into interactive webinar series or sessions with topics mainly revolving around mental and digital health and its correlation to the pandemic state we're in. It all began with mental health and digital health in the pandemic context, where the topics are tailored to be relevant based on our current situation. Through the use of the Go Sheet, we're able to settle with an audience that has a relatively similar age to us, which helped us claim more real-time accurate results and that we can affirm personally.
Through following the common knowledge we had about mental and digital health, we ended up following the Double Diamond tool. Through its funnel-like approach that helped narrow down the ideas to be specific and targeted to our current pandemic situation. We were also able to separate feasible ideas from the non-achievable ones through reframing techniques, but still making them appropriate to our participants, time frame, and approach to the project as a whole. The main innovation that set our prototype apart from others is the proposed solution towards the current issues about mental and digital health amidst the pandemic.
While others rely on healing that focus on individual self on its own, we presented the idea of sensory grounding, offering the means of recovery through interacting with the things available in their surroundings, as well as be socially interactive to their peers, physically and virtually. This differs from the usual approach of coping where you mainly focus on things you do yourself. Instead, we'd like to step out the box and have our participants explore their own way of healing through the kits we've procured, backed up by the knowledge offered by the partner psychometricians and psychologists, namely our honorable speakers.
Initially, we assessed the participants' thoughts on how great the screen time could affect their mental health. And from the responses, we were able to sum up the idea that due to the pandemic, the children had to rely on technology in regards to socializing with their peers. Thanks to the interactive nature of the prototype, participants were encouraged to voice out their feedbacks regarding any concerns they had relating to the topics within the webinar proper. We also found out how the pandemic can adversely affect our mental and digital health through their own personal stories of coping and struggles. We discovered that innovators, participants, and speakers share an idea in which when we think of self-healing, there is this common idea of me time, which mostly means putting yourself on top of others or essentially isolating your social responsibility to yourself in order to bounce back from mental or digital stress. While in our prototype, we added the concept of reaching out as another means of improving your mental state, along with tips on how technology can be a medium for it.
Since our agenda aims to introduce sensory grounding as an innovative way of promoting positive development for the participants' mental health during the pandemic, we have sent out journals that are designed to track their daily mental state and ground their physical selves from their virtual life so that they can adapt better to their pandemic life. And now if we get further funding, we would like to put more focus into tackling digital and mental health issues in the post-pandemic setting and social media's potential in maintaining a good mental health. Hence, we considered extending our reach to other community-based youth groups outside of the Red Cross Circle and take that opportunity to introduce our organization and provide basic psychosocial support to those in need.
And yeah, on behalf of the Taguig City Branch Red Cross Youth Council, this has been our Kinoya, the journey of Text and Minds. Adieu, signing off for now.